Booyah! Hello and welcome. This is Aristocratic, Extraterrestrial, Time Traveling Thieves, number one of one. And I got this today. You might have seen me look at it a little bit on New Comic Book Day. Well, guess what? We're doing a video right now about this book. Since I got done with my stream, I was like, yo, I'm going to go read this thing. And I did. And I really like the way the book looks. So they're like thieves, and they were hired by this dude to steal some compromising photos of himself. All right? So they did. They got him back, they got paid, and they immediately pilfer from him and steal a valuable family heirloom. Later on, our main characters here, they're busy speeding through space, they get pulled over by a cop, shenanigans happen. Their little space car transforms into a giant, heavily armed space fortress with I don't know how many guns are on that thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12? 13, 14. I think there's 14 guns on this, all pointing at the little space cop dude right there. This book is just really nice to look at. I like the character designs. I don't remember their names, but I like their designs. One of them's named Fred. I remember that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They look pretty cool. I like the little swept pauldron or swept shoulder thing she's got going on with her top. It feels very 70s futuristic or 60s futuristic. This is a character that would have stepped right out of a weird science adventure story or something. It feels good. It's kind of pulpy. At the same time, with the way her hairstyle works, she's got the little choker or whatever around the neck. Elements like that give her a weird kind of punk feel. It works out really nicely, and she just looks kind of weird cool. All right, I ain't got a clue what she's supposed to be, but she looks weird cool, and I'm here for it. So this is a comedy book, and there's jokes all over the place. Every two-page spread is a gag. They get pulled over. They mouth off to the cop. The cop mouths back. And then they're like, well, what if we did that? The cop's like, okay, thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna, you have a nice day now. There was just some cop humor. Bye-bye. And look at that face. It looks pretty good. The art style definitely has an indie feel to it, but it's also got really solid line work, really solid inking. This would not be out of place in, well, maybe not the major newspaper for a city, but definitely would kind of feel at home in a newspaper. I have a thing where I really appreciate that kind of look. Here, I keep this handy right here. I got this Modesty Blaze trade, and I'm hoping maybe I can illustrate kind of what I'm talking about. You see how there's there's love, and it's not the same style or anything. I'm not saying that, but you kind of see how it's real strong, how it takes its time with the line work, lets you kind of luxuriate in it, and that's how all the art in this book was. Is it felt that way. The rest of the book, the actual writing and stuff, definitely a little subpar. It is a comedy book. Comedy's hard to write, and I think it missed about as many jokes as it got. There's some funny stuff. I like the cop gag with the ship, and oh, and get out and walk. I just stole these boots. I'm not wading through that crap. They have good bants back and forth. And there's just lots of really silly situations. There's a guy who's reading a cop manual or whatever, right? And first, fire warning shot into the air. Whoosh! I guess this rocket launcher will work. That's how it is. Oh, sorry, man. I just randomly the hour has caught up with me. I've been up a long time today. The hour just caught up with me. Anyway, I digress. That's how the book is, man. There's just like something happens and something funny happens, and the pacing feels a little off. And I honestly can't really tell you, like, beyond the phrase wacky hijinks, what happens in the rest of this book. It was nice to look at, but aside from how the characters looked and how solid the art was, I didn't find it particularly a memorable experience reading Aristocratic, Extraterrestrial, Time Traveling Thieves. Anyway, you all take care of yourselves. You have a great one, and bye bye.